Chamber of Chills. I don't know what episode this was or this is, but
Jeez, we haven't done episodes in forever.
yeah. Well, we started recording again last week, and that was I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what episode was that, but yeah, man, we're continuing this thing. I couldn't figure out to put the last episode out, but I'm hoping different for this one. You know, so yeah, man, how you been?
Been good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
had a fun recording last week.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was, yeah. I think we're just still trying to figure out the kinks, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had fun too, and today we just finished our script, our final draft of the script. Our shooting script is finished.
Yep.
So yeah, man. I mean, it's a long time coming. How do you feel now that it's like that part's over at least?
I don't know. I'm excited for the next part.
And what's the next part? The filming.
Yeah, I'm ready to figure out how we're gonna shoot this bastard.
Yeah, I know, me too. But I feel like we should take a couple more weeks, of course, with props and equipment. We still need to do that, but we're super close, man. And I don't know. I wanted to talk to you about it, about the whole because we have the holidays coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With November, with the family and stuff like that. We have Thanksgiving coming up, and then we have literally fucking. I mean, it's a couple months away, but still, they're pretty close.
Yeah.
With Christmas, I was actually gonna talk to you about how you feel about do you think we're gonna be okay during that time? Because it's gonna be pretty busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was actually thinking if you wanted to start shooting literally the start of January.
Yeah. That'd probably work better if we're bringing in actors
Yeah.
and just being able to get everyone.
Yeah, that's
one
true.
place at the
Yeah,
same time.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, man, because I was looking at the dates and stuff like that. I was like, oh man, Thanksgiving, Christmas, we have Halloween, and literally, I think next week, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not that Halloween's the biggest holiday or anything like that, but we find it special.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's November. And then, that's a big family thing, Black Friday and shit like that.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what, man? Now that I think about it now, Black Friday would be probably a good opportunity to buy equipment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So I think that's what I'm going to bank on, man.
Yeah.
So I think we should just establish it right now. Shooting starts in the beginning of 2020.
Yeah.
Which I think it's the best option, I think. I don't know how you feel about it, but yeah, it'll be better that way, just so we could spend time with the fam. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It gives us more time to figure out how we're gonna shoot it.
Yeah,
find
big time.
props.
And we could actually finding props and scheduling what are we gonna shoot first or whatnot. We plan on shooting on order, but I'm sure there's gonna be things that we're gonna have to work out before we start shooting. Plus since I'm the actor, I gotta get into shape, being on camera and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, definitely with the actors thing, that was a really good point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I kind of feel bad too because it's man, everybody's been asking about how the project's coming along, and it sucks because really, we hang out once a week, and it's tough because it'd be easier if we had 3 days to work on it, you know what I mean? But it's hard, you live quite a way away from me, not too bad, could be worse, but still, we only have 1 day of the week to work on it, so it's it's always going to be tough, working on this short film, but I feel once shooting started, that's going to change. We're going to have to take more, I remember suggesting to you, spending the night so we could shoot overnight.
Yeah.
Probably get some fucking, wicked stuff out of that, me fucking...
Just take a weekend and
Yeah,
just
man.
go to town.
Yeah, man. Don't stop shooting, you know what I mean? All night, and just work our asses off or something, But yeah, I forgot what else I was gonna say. But yeah, I feel bad because I'm telling people want to know about the project, and I let them know we only have one day out of the week, so it's it's really tough. It's really tough to get things done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we work with what we have. But I always have to the fact that I have to tell them that we're pushing shooting back till 2020. I feel kind of bad, but I mean that's how shit goes sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't feel bad, but I mean, it's what's best for the project. I think you know what I mean. And it sucks because and hopefully we get some rain in the beginning of the year too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Usually January, February is when we get that good rain.
Yeah, really good rain. So yeah, we're hoping to get that as well. But yeah, it's best for everybody involved with the project.
Mhm.
We still need to find actors, which I'm honestly the one thing I'm stressing about is actors, man. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you could ease my brain when it comes to that, but I don't know why I'm so like stressed out about the actors part. You know what I mean? I just want to find. I just want to make sure they take it serious as we are. You know what I mean? And not to say that we're pretentious dicks and like like oh don't fuck our film up or whatever, but like this is a big deal for us.
Yeah.
We think what we have is special here. This story. Every person I tell the concept to, like I told another person last night, and they were like, "Well, that sounds fucking wicked." You know what I mean? And I was like, "Yeah, like me and my buddy are like really confident in this thing that what we have is gonna do some damage." But we still have fun in the process. Of course, it's supposed to be fun, but this is what we want to do for a living, man. You know what I mean? So we want to make it as good and quality as possible, and that's what I'm just stressing about. I just hope we find the right people and the people who understand where we're coming from, and just maybe I'm just stressing over for nothing. But anyway, last week we played some producer. Now we're gonna play some more producer, man. I don't know how much thought you put into since last week. I definitely didn't do too much. I try to go with the flow with things. I figured I got a pretty good amount. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what about you?
I thought about new things a little bit, but I actually thought about The Crow a lot.
Oh yeah, but that was a tough one because we were like, we really weren't refreshed with the material then. It's been a while. But I mean, from what we talked about before we started recording, you watched The Crow, I watched The Crow since then, and yeah, I mean that was one of the movies I gave to you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we want to like elaborate some more and like talk about the original, whatever you want to do with it, whatever you want to do in your mind.
I mean,
do you remember what you wanted to do last week with it, or is it like
somewhat? Yeah. I've become more confident in my pick of Ezra Miller as the Crow.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. As I was rereading the comic, I don't know. I could just picture him.
You see him?
Yeah, I could see him pulling it off.
Has he played tragic characters yet?
Sort of.
Because I've seen him in, unfortunately, the Justice League movie. I didn't really care for that. He's very funny. He's very charismatic. He can do good things. Don't get me wrong, but the other thing I saw him in, you know what it was?
What?
It was Trainwreck.
Trainwreck.
The Amy Schumer movie.
Oh yeah, he played the little newsboy that she raped.
Yeah. Yeah, the very funny and odd performance that he did was it was quite entertaining. It was very memorable.
I forgot he was even in that movie.
Yeah, well, it was. I mean, it's a very small part.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot about it and I started remembering. But I could totally see him as Aaron Draven for sure.
Yeah, he played the gay guy in Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He was very tragic.
Yeah, that's good.
He had sort of a darker role in Fantastic Beasts.
Okay, alrighty. Never saw it.
Yeah, I watched it once.
That was good enough for you?
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, I'm so... Yeah, I would buy it. I would be like... I still, as a producer, like if I'm producing the movie, I'd still say, is there anybody else you have in mind for some... I don't know, for some reason. I'm not saying that I doubt him, but I mean... But then again, isn't that how the first Crow was, People wanted Johnny Depp, River Phoenix... I believe, what was his name? I'm forgetting the name, but there's somebody else. Was it Christian Slater?
I think it was.
Yeah, Christian Slater was another guy, but they said, Brandon Lee had that, they just knew it was the right cast.
Yeah, and he had done next to nothing before that too.
That's very true.
Did a couple kung fu movies.
Yeah, with Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, and that was it.
Yeah, nothing too huge. But
One big movie and it fucking killed him.
Yeah, yeah. It's very unfortunate, man. The more I thought about it, and I rewatched. We both rewatched The Crow. You gave me the trade paperback of it, so I'm gonna start reading that as soon as I can. I'm really excited for it. I really just love when I have new material to read.
Yeah, it's a great read.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm really excited. So yeah, what'd you think of the movie? Rewatching the movie.
It's really good.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt like you could tell that there was some trouble with production with some of the weird editing and stuff like that. But the more I was watching it, the more I was like, oh man, with what they had, this is pretty fucking good. I'd be pretty fucking proud. But at the end of the day, I think there's a possibility, like at the end of the day when I was watching, I was like, yeah, you could possibly make this today and make it really fucking good and something special, even more special.
Yeah.
You know, something, you know, I don't know. I don't want to say like that in a you know negative way to the movie, but like I was saying, I was like, oh yeah, you could do something with this today and it'd be like super fucking kick ass. You know, I actually thought about it more. I really like the idea of having a girl.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Being the Crow, and I don't know. I'm a huge Zoe Kravitz fan.
Yeah. I
think she's fucking badass. I think she would have been perfect, and it's kind of funny because Jason Momoa was connected to the role. Mm-hmm. Jason Momoa is her stepdad, I believe. Yeah. It's kind of weird and funny, but like she just got casted as Catwoman, which I think is fucking dope.
Yeah, I saw that too.
That was fucking cool. I was like, I like that casting a lot.
Yeah.
I think I'm a huge fan of her. I think the first thing I ever saw her in, like in a movie wise, was like Mad Max. That was the first movie I saw her in. Yeah.
She had a small part in Californication.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. She must have been young, right?
Yeah, she was young. She was in like the all girl like punk band.
Oh wow. Thing. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, but yeah, I love the casting as her as Catwoman. I really can't wait. I'm really excited for that Batman movie, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people were like, you know, sour on the idea, but I don't know. Just because of the filmmaker, I'm really confident in it. The filmmaker Matt Reeves, he directed those the War of the Planet of the Apes movies.
Yeah.
Really fucking good shit. If anybody hasn't checked those out, they're really missing out in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, back to the Crow. I had this image of her as the Crow, and Zoe Kravitz is the Crow, and I could totally see her like just kicking ass, man, with that face paint and whatnot. So yeah, any more thoughts on it? Like the more you thought about it?
No. There's a couple parts in the comic
mm-hmm.
that would translate really well.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah. I can't wait. I mean, hopefully when I read it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, and we can talk about it next week. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, I'll be done with it by next week. But but yeah, man, that was a fun one. That was a fun one. I definitely thought about it a lot, and again, can't wait to read it. But do you want me to go first or?
Next one, never mind.
Okay, for sure. So let's start over here. We're gonna start. I believe I told you I'm gonna go with the one that I told you before the podcast that you had to prepare for a little bit. The producers call you in. They're like, okay, these last couple movies have been mixed reviews, and we feel confident in you to make sure that this one has very quality and that people want to go see it. And this property is very, very, very popular. Very popular. A lot of big, huge fanfare. I don't know if you're a huge fan of it. But
I don't know either.
Yeah, so but I was thinking about what would you do with Alien?
Alien.
Yeah, how much does your fandom go to Alien? Like, are you a huge fan?
I'm a fan. I don't know if I'd say I'm a huge fan.
Really?
I don't think I've seen anything past Alien 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Because I saw the not Isolation. That was the video game, right?
Yeah.
I saw the very last one.
Covenant.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah. I think it was Covenant.
They did like 2 Covenant movies.
I know the Prometheus movie connects to it, but the Covenant movie was the last one, I believe, and I didn't really care for that at all. It was really nothing. I can't really remember.
That was the Danny McBride movie, right?
Yeah, Danny McBride was in it. Somebody else was in it, I think. Doesn't matter. But yeah, Danny McBride was in it. Very odd, but yeah, I didn't really care for it. I can't remember any scenes, honestly. It was very.
I heard it was dumb scientists land on a planet.
Right.
Do dumb scientist shit.
Right.
Even though these guys are supposed to be real smart.
Yeah, I mean that's the case with a lot of these. I mean, you could make the same criticism to the Prometheus movie too. These people are supposed to be smart, but they do a lot of dumb things. But people have to do dumb things to make movies happen. So I guess it's all right. I guess, but yeah, I mean. Does the concept of an alien, basically like a horror movie in space, intrigue you at all?
Yeah, I definitely want to do it. I guess it would come down to whether or not they want it to be a reboot or another sequel.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna ask you the question. I'm a producer. Yeah. I'm asking you. Are you interested in making a sequel? Just say yay or nay.
I mean, a little bit.
A little bit? Okay, so not too hot.
I wouldn't be jumping at it.
Okay. Entirely reboot? Make it entirely new.
Oh, man, that'd be tough, too, though.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Just the fucking first one's so good.
Of course, I personally would choose the reboot.
Yeah.
Make it entirely different characters. I mean, make the same movie, but just different characters. I think different characters, different kind of operations with the alien. I guess how the alien operates and stuff. But yeah, I would basically go to that. But yeah, what else? I mean, you could do prequel, I guess, but like prequels like Prometheus. But like if you want to go that far back, you don't have to. I mean, you don't have to necessarily go that far back to make it a prequel or something. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking space is big. There's so much you can do.
For sure.
I don't know. Were I to do a reboot, oh man,
It'd be tough.
It would be really tough.
But I mean, I
feel like no matter which you choose, you're still gonna get screwed.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
because it's probably not going to be better than the original. And if it's not a sequel,
I know, yeah, for sure. But it's like, to me, it's like, I don't know, like, I find the concept, the more I think about it, the more the concept of like, making it entirely your own, make it new, nothing continuity, everything just plays, make it entire, just start over again and just do whatever you want. I would try to make it the most out there thing in the world because, like, I would try to let fans know, like, listen, that first Alien movie is not going anywhere. You can still watch it or whatever, but it's like, I don't know. It's really confusing because I used to be like, I used to be like that too. But like, the more I thought about it, the closer we are to this whole like being filmmakers thing, the more I think about it, I was like, I find the concept exciting. Like, like if somebody were to give me like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie to make it my own, I'd be fucking jumping up for joy and I'd be fucking writing the thing. Yeah. I'd drop everything I'm doing and just focus on that for like 6 months. So yeah, I mean, I understand the fans, but like, I don't know, man. Just like, I find it really exciting. And how we change it, I don't know, but yeah, I mean,
I guess were I to do it, I try to bring down the scale a lot. I feel like that's something happened as the movies went along. They got kind of blown out of proportion a little bit.
Like, you mean like with characters, like a lot of characters, or like
a lot of characters, a lot of aliens, a lot of shit going everywhere. I feel like people were maybe afraid to like leave something out.
Right.
Like, you can't not have a face hugger, you can't not have a chest burster.
Right. Oh, okay. I'd make it different. Have the chest burster come out of your ass or something. Yeah. Something, I don't know, make it different,
God damn it, John just shit an alien. Get me the fuck off this rock.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be kind of interested in, like, imagine, like, if it was just one person on one big ship by themselves.
Yeah.
This big ass ship trying to get to point A to point B, and just there's an alien, there's something in there with you. I think that could be interesting. What do you think?
I dig it. Yeah. Play off the chase element.
Yeah, well, because the first film is basically like a horror. It's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Aliens 2. I mean, Aliens, just Aliens. Yeah. I always say that, Aliens 2 for some reason. But Aliens became more of an action movie, and the rest, I mean, fizzle out in my opinion. But the first one was a pure horror movie. It's like how would you describe it? Like a haunted house, but in space.
Yeah.
That's what it basically was. And I was like, oh yeah, like what if we have a haunted house with just one person on one big ship? You know what I mean? Obviously, we'd have to figure out a reason why there's only one person on this big ship and why this big ass ship is abandoned. I get it.
Yeah.
But the point is different. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. You said that idea kind of popped in my
head
a little bit.
I saw it. I saw it happen like mid. So I was like, I saw that light bulb above Mike's head.
What if how in the beginning of Aliens they all pop out of the fucking sleeping pods, right?
Right.
Alright, so at the beginning of this movie, one chick pops out of her sleeping pod
and
looks around.
The rest of them?
All of them are already fucking opened. Everyone else is
open. There we go.
Yeah. So the alien's already done fucked up and ate everyone on the ship.
Or maybe there is some survivors we don't know.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's really good, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Couldn't do it without you.
Yeah. Let's write it. Let's go.
We got there.
Yeah, let's write it. See, that's how it works. That's how movies are made, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's actually a really dope idea, bro. I like that idea. You could do a lot of suspenseful things with that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's fucking cool.
Exploring, and trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, and like the idea of the back of our protagonist's head, like, did these fuckers just leave me in this pod by myself or something? Yeah. You know what I mean? Or
why
like,
didn't I wake up?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could do a lot with that, man. I really like it. Yeah, maybe we'll follow up next week on some more ideas. Yeah. You know, but I think that's the best it's gonna get. You know what I mean? All right. Yeah. Your turn, man.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the one that I told you about.
Which I was quite. I want to know what made you lead to this. Yeah. You know.
I'm not racist. I promise.
I know you're not racist, Mike, but that did pop in my head a little bit. I was like, oh, it's because I'm Mexican. Not just kidding.
All right, so they bring you into the office.
I'm in the office, drinking my Fiji water because I made it.
Because I can afford it, $6 a bottle.
Yep, exactly.
They sit you down. They're like, "All right, we have this property. It's been kind of sitting on the shelf for a while. Last movie came out almost 2 decades ago.
Damn, I was probably like a little boy.
Yeah,
I think I was a little boy, but you know,
the former leading man's like." Old as shit now.
It's like 50.
Yeah. How would you feel about rebooting the Zorro franchise?
Ooh, yeah, man. Yeah. But so again, I know you're not racist.
Yeah.
But what made? Because I think it was such an out there when you told me, I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot that the property even existed. What made it pop in your head to give me this one?
It was a little bit random.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Because I was kind of looking at stuff on my shelf. It's like, okay, what would be good to see done again, revisited? And I looked at Brendan Fraser's The Mummy. I was like, all right, something, because we had talked about The Mummy a bunch of times.
Absolutely.
I was like, okay, well, what's something that kind of has that vibe, kind of that atmosphere? And then I thought of Zorro. I remember watching that as a kid.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, that's kind of like swashbuckling Western kind of thing.
Big time.
Yeah.
I fuck with Westerns too. That's why when you said it, I was like, oh yeah, I could definitely fuck with that.
Yeah.
I really like the whole, because I've been thinking, as you know, I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption recently.
Yeah. Westerns
have been a huge thing on my mind lately. So like all the movies I think about, I'm trying to watch is Western. And you know, there's a couple ideas. I remember, one of the ideas that I came up with that kind of like birthed this game kind of was my idea to make the 1982 John Carpenter's The Thing into a Western.
Yeah.
Like I want to turn it into Western, and I'm still working on that, by the way. I'm actually planning on writing it pretty soon. Yes. Yeah, I cannot wait. I'm really excited for it. I'm still working out the kinks, you know, still thinking of ideas. But yeah, that was the idea. So I've been Western, and I was like, oh yeah, that'd be, dope ass Western. But I've also thought, I was like, oh yeah, I want to make, it'd be cool to have that classic outlaw fucking Western too, solo thing that I'd want to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, when you said it, I was like, I could definitely do a lot with Zorro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it would be pretty cool. I mean, I don't know who I would pick to play Zorro, but I can tell you all.
Tough.
Yeah, it is very tough. But like, honestly, like I'm not really familiar with the property besides the Antonio Banderas movie. I know there were some black and white films back in the day as well. Maybe like some comic strips of him, of course, back in the not even like this generation comics, but like black and white comic books.
Yeah, I'm with you. I know nothing about the Antonio Banderas.
Yeah,
movies.
For sure. Yeah, and like honestly, Antonio Banderas could probably still play him. He's old, but he's not like, he doesn't look that bad. You know what I mean? I think he's still
pretty old.
I mean, yeah, he's pretty old, but like he doesn't look like, I'm not looking at him like I look at fucking Chevy Chase. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh god.
Still looks like himself, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. But like just 100 pounds heavier. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, I mean, I remember telling you before, like I think like Oscar Isaac would be like the typical pick.
Yeah,
Oscar Isaac, very easy pick to do. Which I mean, I'm sure would fucking be dope. Another thing I'd probably do would probably be like see if I could call up Quentin Tarantino and have him do a Django and fucking Zorro crossover type of deal.
That'd be dope.
I think that'd be pretty fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. But I would definitely, because I would definitely have to immerse myself with the old classic. Because I mean, from what I know of Zorro, he's not really like he's basically like the Mexican James Bond, but like a Western, like a Western outlaw figure, you know, with women and stuff like that. From what I remember from being a kid, he was like super, suave and stuff like that. Was he like a Robin Hood type of character too, or
a little bit?
Little bit, yeah.
I don't know that he like stole shit and gave it to poor people.
Man, maybe he's just straight
outlaw. But he
outlaw.
was kind of like, fuck the man. And
yeah, for sure. He's oppressed. They're oppressing us or whatever. Yeah, I could definitely do a lot of things with Zorro, man. I'd make it, you know me. I'd probably make it darker.
Yeah.
Make it a dark western or whatever. Have him like battle like fucking. I've been in like this idea of mixing western, but like in the bayou.
Yeah.
Maybe have. I don't know if I have a scene where fucking Zorro's fighting off a fucking crocodile or something. You know, very intense scene or something like that. Maybe mix in some gypsies.
Yeah.
Gypsies.
Gypsies.
Yeah, me too. Gypsies from the western. And a western can't go wrong with Zorro. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I want to look up some actors. I want to look up actors of Mexican descent or Spanish descent or what have you. Who owns Zorro, by the way? I mean,
I don't even know.
Let's see.
I want to say Warner Brothers, but I'm probably wrong.
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, actresses? No.
Yeah. Who would you play your leading lady? Your love interest.
Oh, you know who could do it? Diego Luna. Diego Luna is really good.
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
Could see him as Zorro.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm a huge Damien Bashir fan. For those who don't know, he played Bob the Mexican in Hateful Eight. I'm a huge fan of him. Maybe have him in the movie as well. Who else?
Does Danny Trejo make an appearance?
Of course, you have to have Danny Trejo, bro. You know what I mean? I would have Javier Bardem as my villain. I'll tell you that right now. Hell yeah. Maybe Benicio del Toro as well.
Yeah.
But but yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now. Who owns Zorro? I don't know why I spelled Zorro with 2 R's. Zorro.
I think does it have 2 R's? I think I wrote it with 2 R's.
Oh wait, maybe I'm wrong. Zorro. Does it have a W at the end or no?
No.
Okay, good. I spelled it right. Who owns Zorro movie? And I look with commercial success of the film. Sony sold. Wait. So okay, no, not Sony. Sony sold the TV rights of Zorro for $30 million in a joint deal to CBS and Turner Broadcasting System. Damn.
That might be a show.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're definitely not doing anything with it.
Yeah.
The Mask of Zorro. Or maybe, man, I think maybe the way oh shit, sorry for that. But I think the way I would do it differently, have like maybe like the Legend of Zorro, like not have it be about Zorro, but a hunt for Zorro.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So he's kind of like a masked figure.
He's a masked figure that or maybe he's a masked figure that that a young person who wants to do similar things admire, and he's on the look for him. He's trying to see if he exists or not. People said they saw sightings of Zorro in here, there, and there could also be the bad guys hunting for Zorro, like bounty hunters.
Yeah.
The Legend of Zorro is pretty big, so they're looking for Zorro as well. So yeah, have a little mixture of that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. That's how I would travel. That's the only thing that could come up in my head right now. But yeah, I would have all the, I do like the idea of working, even though like I am, I don't, I talk very whitewashed, but I'm very proud of my heritage. I love Mexican actors. I love seeing Mexicans succeed. I'm very proud of my heritage. So it would be really cool to like just do a movie like that in Mexico or something like that. You know what I mean? That would be pretty badass. I think it would, even though I don't know any Spanish, but I would have definitely learned my ass off and, try to do my best to like, to capture and do the character justice. You know what I mean? But I do like the whole, the legend of Zorro, seeing if he's out there or not and stuff like that. And then, who knows? Maybe maybe we do have Banderas reprise the role and him give the new Zorro. He passes on the torch. He gives him his sword and stuff like that.
The sword and mask.
And you have to like have him find have him find like clues to see if Zorro, like the Legend of Zorro does exist. My dad found this painting with the famous Z.
Yeah.
The famous Z. I do like that concept of Zorro.
Get a little bit of Goonies in there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, like I said, I do like Zoro making his territory with the Z.
Yeah.
I just thought that was so cool as a kid watching.
Yeah.
Like,
they did that and fucking cut off that chick's clothes.
Oh man, that was
like, whoa.
Yeah.
I want to learn how to use a sword.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only reason why. Yeah. But yeah, super suave, man. Yeah, I'm glad you thought of that. That's a out there concept I wasn't expecting, and yeah, I kind of like the ideas. Yeah. So all right, back to you, man.
All right.
Back to you. Alrighty, so let's see. Let's go back to some of these properties that I had in mind for you. Oh, okay. I'd be interested in what you do with this year. Hopefully you have a lot, because, we told each other these properties beforehand, so we had a little time. But now we're just straight up winging it. So if we sound fucking fucked up or, like, distraught, then you know why. We're just straight winging it here. Yeah. But, okay, what if the Wes Craven estate comes to you?
Oh, shit.
And they're like, we really like what you do, Mike. Wes would have been a huge fan of your work.
You make me cry.
I mean, yes, absolutely. How would you feel about tackling a movie that has been rebooted already, but we want to reboot it again, start entirely new? How would you feel about the concept of the Hills Have Eyes?
All right. Not what I thought you were going to go with.
But yeah, well, I was looking at you. I was like, "Oh, you think I'm going somewhere different?" What do you think I was going to go? Last house on the left?
I thought for sure you were coming with Nightmare.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you really excited for that?
I mean, I'd do it. It'd be cool.
You sound super excited. Yeah. That's exactly what the fucking Wes Craven estate would want to hear, Mike.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool, I guess.
Oh, he forgot how to use words for a second.
Were you surprised? I mean, what are you like? Okay, so you're surprised? Yeah, you'd be down?
I'd do it. Hills Have Eyes. Yeah, some fucked up hillbillies.
Well, I was going to tell you, I was like, this is your opportunity to do some really fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Because I know, I mean, we all love fucked up shit sometimes, you know what I mean?
Oh, there's going to be some really fucked up shit in this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You tell me some ideas, man.
There's going to be a scene where these fucked up, half-mutated, inbred people are, like, fucking eating this chick's baby in front of her.
Oh, gosh,
the baby's
Mike.
alive and
Mike.
fucking screaming and shit.
Jeez. You'd go that far?
Yeah, it's going to be hard R.
I don't think you're going to get hard R. I think you're going to get NC-17. Not even you're probably going to get an X rating for that, buddy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Would you do it? Damn, man.
Yeah.
Wait, what if the Wes Craven estate was like...
It's like, all right, maybe you can't do this.
They come by like,
you're a little too
down?
excited. You got to get the
That is
fuck out of my
hardcore, though.
house.
That is hardcore. I mean, even me, Mike, I'd be like, I don't know, Mike. Maybe you should just allude to it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't show it.
I'd show it a little bit.
You sick fuck.
Yeah. Maybe you just see like a leg start to tear off a little bit.
Jeez, it's like a chicken wing. So he's eating like a chicken
wing. The skin's the best part.
Oh my god, you're a sick man.
Close up on the mom's face as she's screaming and crying.
Man, how would you shoot it? How would you shoot it? I mean, just straight like, would you make it have it feel like a 70s hardcore movie like that?
Oh yeah, no music.
Oh man, that'd be pretty twisted. Yeah, that's pretty hardcore, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be you definitely gotta put some disclaimer before the movie starts, like you know how it says rated R?
Yeah.
Nudity.
And it says why?
Yeah.
They eat a fucking baby.
Yeah. They eat a fucking baby in the movie. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, man. I mean, I know some people who probably would go see it though.
Yeah.
Because they love fucked up shit like that. But I mean, I would definitely go to the premiere to support you, bro. But I'm probably gonna take a piss during that scene. Like, I gotta go.
Yeah. Probably ruin my career.
And do you do that, or have you? I mean, you probably get banned in a couple countries.
Oh yeah, probably.
That'd
be cool.
But I was just gonna say,
Japan, bitches.
But I was gonna say, I was like, that's actually a pretty big badge of honor.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you know what I mean? Like, fuck. So yeah, man, maybe you are on something to cement your legacy.
Yeah. Be the only thing I'm ever known for.
It's pretty wild, man. I would definitely. Okay, I mean, I know it's your property, but I mean, for me, man, I think I would go like this way. This like, not saying that your way sucks, because I would. It's fucking gnarly.
Yeah. But
you go for it. But I would definitely go like definitely have a more of a. Let's have it different, like a hunt for something in caves and like have them live there and something like that. Have more of a cave, the cave factor being
fucking caves,
being a fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know we're terrified of caves.
Yeah, fuck caves.
Yeah, man. Fuck filming in caves too.
I have to be in the cave to film this shit, Paul. What are you trying to do to me?
Yeah, that's very. We can make fucking sets. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of sets. Yeah, like for Descent, I'm sure. Like, I mean, oh man, that'd be crazy if like half of that was like filmed like in a real cave.
It might have been.
It might have been.
Some of the bigger open areas.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they could fucking work out the fucking a fucking studio.
I'll be in a fucking van topside, like on a
Doing
walkie-talkie. Like,
have her move to the left. He's like, what? I don't know. I'll just fucking film it. I don't care.
Just do what you want. I'm not going down there.
Yeah. But yeah, I would, because I mean, but just for the fact that me and you, we find caves scary. I'm sure we're not the only ones, but I think that would be pretty fucking cool. Not trying to rip off the Descent or anything, but like, yeah, like, but yeah, I remember the first Hills, the reboot for Hills Have Eyes was pretty wild.
Yeah,
having that little girl with all fucked up face, mutated face. Mm-hmm. I do like the idea of fucked up hillbillies though. That scares the shit out of me. But yeah, man. So yeah, you're going all out. I admire it. I'd be like, man, a motherfucker had a fucking mutant eat a baby on screen once. That was wild.
Yeah, I try to start off slow though.
Work your way up to
build up. And that would be
made people believe like, oh, I'm not gonna see a baby get eaten.
Yeah.
Then like, oh my god.
But the dog survived.
Yeah, well, people be happy about that. That's for sure.
The last scene is just the dog running off into the hills.
Was that a good thing or a bad thing? The mutants are gonna get him in the future.
Well, I mean, he'll be fine.
That's how the narrative goes.
Yeah,
he'll be fine.
Play a happy song at the end.
I could be your hero, baby.
It's a fucking dog.
Yeah. Yeah, have that one. What was I gonna say? Oh no, I was like, man, you would be like, they would like literally like treat you like as like a scary filmmaker. Like if they bring your name up, like, oh, that guy.
It's like, oh man, he can't work on Ninja Turtles. They're gonna eat a baby.
Yeah, he's gonna eat this. He's gonna eat a rat. They're gonna eat the rat.
Yeah.
the Foot Clan. Yeah, the Foot Clan are gonna eat the rat. But yeah, I think you'd be a dangerous filmmaker. I mean. And that's sometimes a good thing, I think. You know what I mean? But like, I think we should get the Hills Have Eyes guy for the baby eating guy for this.
It also kind of locks you into that, though.
Big time, for sure.
You'll forever be the guy who's like, oh, he's probably going to eat a baby in his movie.
Let's go see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that, it's infamous with scenes where, like, people go out and they tell their friends, like, bro, there's a scene where, like, this happens. Yeah. That scene will definitely be.
There'd be 2-hour loops on YouTube of just that scene.
Of people, of, like, fucking, like...
Oh, the reaction videos?
Yeah, like, motherfucking ate a baby on screen, bro. He ate it like it was a chicken wing, bro. That was pretty wild, Mike. You're a wild man.
Yeah.
So, but like the reason why you would go all out is because it's pretty fucked up concept,
right? Yeah, it's
right?
fucked up.
So you're gonna go all the way.
You're putting family in a fucking trailer, just going somewhere and stop off for gas, and this piece of shit small town. Then all these shitty people pop out and just
damn man. So you're
fucking ruin their day.
So when you hear that, you're like, I'm putting all my chips in. Yeah. I'm going all in with this bitch.
It's gonna be hard to watch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, who was the filmmaker that had that disclaimer for the? I think it was Wes Craven.
Yeah.
Where he was like one of them. I think it was Hills. Was it Hills? Not Hills Have Eyes, but maybe like Glass House on the Left. I could be wrong. The very first one, where like before the movie starts, like just repeat to yourself, "It is only a movie. It is only a movie. It is only a movie." So I think you might have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Or maybe Wes Craven would be really happy.
Yeah.
Somewhere wherever he is. But yeah. Pretty wild, man. I respect it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Next.
I mean, there'd be other scenes too, probably.
But. Well, I mean, once you go with the baby getting eaten.
Yeah. Not gonna top that.
Yeah. You're not at all. I mean, unless you can find a way to make it a tasteless baby. Not a taste, like a very tasteful scene of a baby getting eaten.
Yeah. I don't think there is.
Yeah, I don't think so. Let's move on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I respect it though. I respect you, man. You're a dangerous filmmaker. You would definitely go to lengths because the thing is, I would make it fucked up too.
Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't have a baby getting eaten on the screen. So yeah. So you're a wild man, bro. I don't know what's stopping you. Nothing's gonna stop you. All right, let's go to.
All right, let's move on before we get fucking banned from wherever this is gonna be. All right.
We're up.
So they pull you in.
Okay.
All right, look, Paul. Been crushing
your buddy Mike's a sick fuck.
Yeah. You can't hang out with him anymore. Go to your room.
So yeah, they're sitting me down.
Yeah. All right. Fucking Joker just killed the box office.
Oh, all right. So we're going comic books.
We need to catch up.
Catch up, okay. So I'm guessing this is Marvel.
This is Marvel.
Oh shit! All right.
Bring in. I want you to do something similar. You can choose whichever villain you want.
Oh, my pick?
You get a pick.
Oh shit!
And you get to do it outside the MCU.
Oh, wow!
Solo villain film.
Whoa! Good shit, Mike. Good shit. That's really good, bro. That's really good. Man, who would I choose, bro? Outside the Marvel Universe? Man, bro, I think I would go... Damn, man. I gotta look at some Marvel comic book properties that's, like, not superheroes.
Yeah.
But, I mean, maybe it is a superhero villain, though, you know? Man, who would I do? That's a good question. I'm stumped.
Well, because one of the first ones that came in my head when I had this idea was to do a Venom movie.
Oh, redo it?
Venom just came out. And
yeah.
It didn't look good at all.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking it up right now, bro. Yeah. So it could be villains or any kind of character, right?
Yeah.
Well, looks like my fucking luck ran out. Safari cannot open this.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
We heard that baby shit. Get out of here.
Yeah, okay, okay. You know what, man?
Yeah.
I think I got it.
Oh, shit.
I think I got it. I'm still looking at other villains, though. See if, like, maybe one get taken over, but I think I could do it. I'm not single. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's gonna be a one where people are like, really, like people are not gonna see it coming.
Yeah.
Because people could just associate this character with the superhero he's known to.
So it's gonna be weird not seeing the hero.
Yes.
All right.
I'm doing the same thing. Venom, with a Spider-Man suit, with a Spider-Man villain.
All right.
But Spider-Man's not gonna be in the movie. I'm making my own separate thing in the fucking universe. Drum roll, please. Not just The Green Goblin.
All right.
Yes, I think there's some shit that I could do with the Green Goblin that would be really wicked, and not have him be like. And I'm talking about like not putting on a suit, Green Goblin. I'm talking about the incarnation where it actually turns into a goblin.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So where he actually like mutates into this big green.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be a big hulking goblin looking thing. He's gonna be more. He's gonna look more similar to the suit counterpart, but he's being turned into this thing. And I think you could have like, I mean, it'd be weird to see that in a drama of having like a shady business deals with Oscorp, owning his own business, having him thrown out.
Do you see it somewhat in the same vein as The Fly?
Yeah, exactly like that actually.
I think that'd be really dope.
It'd be crazy dope.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I mean, I think people would be looking like, "What? That's fucking weird." But like, people would have no choice but to go see it.
Yeah.
You know, I just love the image. I love the imagery of the Green Goblin's costume, and to be able to do that with this, and to make him an actual like creepy goblin-looking figure that it'll live on to like. For like forever, like on screen, like doing make it a pure horror movie, and you know, not saying that Peter Parker doesn't have to exist. I mean, maybe they could throw some Easter eggs out there that I could do for them, but like, but yeah, I would totally go straight like pure horror, shady business, the mix with the Fly, but with the Green Goblin and stuff like that, and like, yeah, make it just make it weird as fuck. That's what I would do, sir. Yes. Not a big budget or anything like that. I would do crazy, yeah. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any ideas who you'd have playing him?
Ooh, good question. Man, I think I would go... Okay, so this was a rumor before. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of fans wanted it to happen. Like, it was just a rumor. But even I was a little skeptical about it, but I think it would work. And Yeah. Okay. So I don't know how you would react to it, but yeah, this was a rumor. I don't know if you heard about the rumors.
I don't think I did.
Okay, cool. About like the possibility of this man playing Norman Osborn in the, or maybe I was wrong. Maybe just fan casting. People wanted it to happen, but I kind of like the idea of Matthew McConaughey playing right. Norman Osborn.
I could see it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, absolutely. Like just dye his hair orange or whatever, and have some things with Harry Osborn in there too, with his son. Have his son be involved. His son, could see him become the Goblin and just wreak havoc and see.
How old do you see his son being?
Maybe like 17, 18, 17? Somewhere around there. Right. You know what I mean? Because this Norman Osborn that I want that I want Matthew McConaughey playing in this said universe would probably be like in his 40s, 50s, or whatever. Right. So, and he's just trying to, he's trying to prove, he's trying to get his, idea off the ground. His idea, I would have to work out the kinks for that. Seeing what he's battling business wise with his own corporation, which is what's keeping him down. Obviously, I would have to make that up. But I mean, as far as like what you said, having the fly concept be a big part of it, of him becoming the Green Goblin. Yeah, I would go with that, and I would make it really dark and gritty and scary as fuck, and it would be called The Green Goblin. Yeah. So yeah, that's my Marvel movie.
Yeah, I'd see it.
Yeah. I hope I'm actually really proud of that one. I'm actually really proud of that one. So yeah.
I can see Matthew McConaughey slowly turning into this fucked up monster.
Absolutely, yeah. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to see, I think.
Maybe get a little bit of that Rust Cole ideology in there.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Alrighty. Alright, Mike.
Alright.
Your fucked up movie somehow made tons of money.
Somehow people still want me to do stuff.
That's so funny. But, okay. They sit you down. They're like, we know this is probably out of your wheelhouse, right. Rather. But how do you feel about Casper the Friendly Ghost? No, I'm just kidding.
Can I make him eat a baby?
Okay, how about you... I would wonder how would you fare with this. I don't know. I mean, again, I'm just shooting from the hip here, just totally, winging it. What about if they sat you down where the last movie flopped big to the point where we weren't really sure if we were going to return to it, but since you want to do another project, how would you feel about the Predator?
Ooh, Predator.
Yeah.
I could see myself doing a Predator movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I chose correct then. Sweet, yeah. Would you make it like the last movie? I don't know. Did you see the last movie?
No, I didn't. I wanted to see it.
I wanted to see it.
Thomas Jane was in it.
Oh yeah. Well, he's
like
Miss
Thomas Jane.
Yeah, me too. But he was like the worst part of the movie, honestly.
Is he really?
Yeah, he was. He played a guy with Tourette's, so he would like cuss randomly and shit like that, and it was like, like it sucked because I love Shane Black. Shane Black is a really great filmmaker, but yeah, somehow I mean, and he was in the original Predator. He's like one of the first people that got killed off. But yeah, I was really confident, and the first trailer was cool, and I was like, okay, I want to go see it. And then the more we got close to it, the more I was like skeptical, and then I saw it finally, and then yeah, it was really bad. It was like all fucked up, like all bad. Everything was all bad. There was rumors of reshoots, since they did reshoot a lot of things too, so that has a lot to do with it. But it didn't end on a good note. I think they go from like a scientist lab to fucking a high school and shit like that, or a school or something.
Predator's going to prom.
Yeah. No, I mean he was hunting people in the school. I think I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of Requiem. What is that? What is that Alien vs Predator movie? Requiem or whatever. That was when he was in the school. But this one, I just remember him getting beat the fuck up. Even though I love the concept of a bigger, badder predator. Like it did show, but it just wasn't hitting, man. It wasn't hitting. Yeah, I don't know why. Like ever since the first one, I mean, people really escaped the whole jungle concept of the Predator. You know what I mean? It's like I'm surprised they didn't put Predator in space, even though that's where he's from. But yeah, man, you'd be pretty excited for the Predator if they told you to stop everything you're doing and write this right now.
Yeah, I can see myself doing it.
What would you do? Would you
I'd stay closer to the original,
right?
The Army version.
Army.
So, I'd see it. I'd modernize it, of course. I'd see it somewhere somewhere in the Mid East, maybe.
Oh, okay.
So Predator drops down in the desert in Iraq somewhere or something.
Oh shit!
And starts fucking up this team of U.S. guys.
Ooh man, that'd be pretty fucking sick.
Yeah,
I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, yeah, you do a lot with that. Definitely the Predator in the sand.
Yeah.
Plus it could get windy with sandstorms and stuff like that. The imagery of like just him in his when he's invincible.
And just like sand hitting an invisible wall.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You could do
cool.
Yeah, you could do a lot of good stuff with that. Mm-hmm. Good shit right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Have him make weird sand traps and stuff.
Yeah. Weapon range, shit like that.
Fucking the army guys don't know what's going on at first. They think it's the other dudes.
Yeah.
And like, wait a minute, this is
way too high tech.
Yeah,
this is way too crazy. Have them believe seeing skinned people, skinned
like,
beings.
Oh, this is fucked up. And skin the civilians is sort of some kind of twisted scare tactics.
Yeah, you can do a lot, man. That's a good idea. I'd be into it. I'd go watch it. Yeah. Cause it's funny, cause I would go back to the jungle, but you put the Predator in a different environment where it is kind of similar, but it's still different. You know what I mean? Still different, but the same. I don't know. It's really weird what you did there. I really liked it. I'd be keen to see that big time. I would love to see that. But yeah, because I would put him back in the jungle or something.
Yeah.
But
I thought about going back to the jungle.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, just why not? All these fuckers. 2 had him in a city, and a lot of people don't like the second one. I understand. I find it entertaining. The city was cool, but then like after that, I was just like, well, like. Then they put him like Alien vs. Predator and stuff like that. But I don't know. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, I really like that idea. Yeah, you could. And plus, it's been like the Yacha. That's what the fucking Predator is called. The Yachas. They love hunting in warm climates. Yeah, that's a pretty fucking warm place you just named there. So, yeah, man. Yeah, really good shit, bro. I really liked it. Yeah, in Baghdad or something.
Yeah,
he's a predator
somewhere in the desert with fucking. Like rundown towns where there's like
and they could save some civilians too, you know what I mean, in the process. Have a couple homages to Arnold. Yeah. Get to the chopper.
Why are you talking like that?
Or have Predator versus a tank.
That'd be cool.
Or have them find a tank with fucking like inside but it's like all bloody and shit like that. The Predator fucked them up. Yeah, you could do a lot with that, man.
Well, they finally get back to their base and it's just everyone's fucking wiped out.
Ooh. Bloody scene. Maybe Predator eats a baby.
Yeah, maybe.
Just kidding.
Little Baghdad baby.
Poor little Baghdad baby. Oh, we're horrible. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Good shit, though. I really like that idea.
Yeah.
Got anything else, brother?
Oh, we're going to hell.
Oh, yeah, we're going to hell for sure. Oh, you want me to do the Go to Hell movie? No.
It's too recent.
Anyway. Got another one for me?
I do.
Okay.
I don't know how you're going to feel about this one.
Okay. I'm scared.
Alright. We just rebooted and it fucking failed hard. Oh. It flopped like no one thought it could ever.
I don't know which one you're talking about. There's a lot of those. So I'm really curious.
Alright. It's been a couple years. We want to revisit Hellboy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You're tugging with my heartstrings, bro. Yeah, man. You knew what you were doing with this one for me.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did, man, because, that's like a... that's as soon as you had me at Hellboy. Mm-hmm. As soon as they stop saying the word Hellboy, I say, where's the contract? Because I would drop everything. I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. I'll drop everything what I'm doing and work on this fucking thing, bro. I'd work on Hellboy for sure. Yeah, I would... I saw the last movie. It was shit, really bad. I don't even want to talk about it, but I don't know. I would do a lot of things different, man. There's like take it back to the gothic feel, have it look more, have Hellboy in the world of more like a world that how the Crow looks in the movie. You know what I mean?
Kind of dark,
very
bleak,
kind of dark,
muted colors.
Mm-hmm. And I would go to a story that a lot of people probably wouldn't imagine seeing as Hellboy's first movie, but I see it as a jump start of what do they call the defibrillators? Like another shock in the arm for people to see, because I think this story is very good, and it's very dark, and it's very horror. You know, it's like one of the most darkest, I think it's the darkest Hellboy stories ever. But it's about the Crooked Man, the Hellboy and the Crooked Man. I would go that. I would go to that.
Yeah.
That side of it, and just go totally dark and bleak, and make Hellboy not like. I still want to capture the Hellboy that Guillermo del Toro did. Made him make you feel for the character, love the character, but at the same time, think of the character as a tragic, kind of like a Debbie Downer type of figure. Because every time I see Hellboy in the comic books, every time I read it, he's very hunched over, and he's very he looks like he's just tired of everything. And Mike Mignola's art is very different to make not saying that's what he was going for to make Hellboy, but I would capture that slumpness of the character and capture make him feel more of a less superhero-y and more of a everyday blue collar citizen.
Like, this is just his job.
Yeah, this is just his job.
A normal guy.
Yeah,
his job happens to be fighting monsters.
Yeah, exactly. And it's he's tired of it. He's fucking tired of it, and just they like to make the whole they like to make Hellboy look very hulkish. Which I'm pretty sure in the comics they make him look. I mean, I don't see him as that big buff hulking character in the comic books. He's very hunched over. He's got a big, very very long arms with the Hand of Doom. I would capture that as much as possible, man, and just go all out. BPRD is fully involved, but have them in the background, because the Crooked Man story just has just revolve around a few characters in Hellboy. But yeah, if you haven't, I would go over the book, because it's been a while since I read it. I think I read it last time, it was 2 years ago when I was in Washington. But yeah, I just like the imagery of the Crooked Man. And if you guys don't know who the Crooked Man is and not know what this story is, and want to get an idea of how it would look on screen, just look up the story, Hellboy and the Crooked Man, and it's totally haunting. One of the most scary looking characters, I think. You know what I mean? The Crooked Man looks totally fucked up. You know what I mean? Let me just read it. Let me just read a little bit from the Crooked Man.
You let me borrow it a while back.
Yeah, a couple last year, right?
Yeah, it was a great read.
Okay.
Yeah, back when we still had hope for Hellboy.
Yeah, we were really excited, but the closer it got, the more
The more you realize how it was going wrong.
Yeah, man, it was I was super sad watching it, just seeing one of my favorite comic book characters ever, just it's just butchered, So here's a synopsis to the story. It's quite long, so bear with me. Wandering in the Appalachian Appalachian Mountains in 1958, Hellboy encounters Tom Farrell, a native of the region, returning for the first time in decades to atone for his youthful initiations as a witch. Farrell has never practiced magic, but carries a witch bone, which has gotten him safely through his travels and his service in World War II. They befriend Cora Fisher, a witch driven to magic by personal tragedy, and encounter Effie Kolb, the youthful appearing witch who first initiated Tom, who brought Tom his dying father, from whom she turned into a horse that she rode to death. Tom resolves to take his father's corpse to a church up in what's called the Hurricane, a part of the mountain dominated by the quote-unquote the Crooked Man, an 18th century miser and a war profiteer named Jeremiah Whitkins, who was hanged for his crimes, yet returned from hell as region's resident devil. Tom invites Hellboy to accompany him, and Cora helping to save the girl's soul while knowing he can never escape the Crooked Man. So yeah, it's pretty wild shit. I mean, even if you just read that, it's totally what out there fairy tale.
Yeah.
Of totally it involves witches and witchcraft and stuff like that. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's people selling their soul. And...
Yep. It's really dark folklore, dark and how do you say, esoteric type of folklore that a lot of people know about. So I would definitely go that route and just make it as out there as possible, and just try to work on the character mostly. You know what I mean? Make people want to go see this character in this movie and stuff like that, because I don't know, I feel like one of the things that Hellboy, the recent Hellboy, failed at was they made it look like a kind of a funky little action movie, which they promised that wasn't going to be the case. They said it was going to be a pure horror film, but
they picked a good story line.
They did the Blood Queen story, but even that was like super butchered. Yeah, I really, there's so much imagery you could do with the Blood Queen. Like when the Blood Queen is risen in the comics, she comes off like out of this chest naked, full of blood, covered in blood, kind of how the Rasputin character did in fucking the first Hellboy movie, Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy. But it was, she's a witch and she's naked and she's all full of blood. It's like crazy imagery that I feel like could have like worked so well in a movie. But yeah, none of that was in there, And I would just bring that, because I think people aren't going to go see a B level comic book movie, like a B, like not B level as far as quality, because everybody knows like Mike Mignola, the art and style and the writing is A quality, including me. It's my favorite comic book ever to read in his whole universe. But I mean, a lot of people don't know about Hellboy, even though there has been 3 movies altogether about him. Not a lot of people know about his arc. Or his villains even. So it's really hard to promote. So what I would just try to do I would just try to make a pure dark horror movie, just because people will go see a horror movie. A horror movie with Hellboy, let's go and check that out, That's how I would go to. And I would put all my heart and my effort into it, just because of how much I respect the character and how much I love the character. And that would be my Hellboy pitch, man. Yeah. That's me. That's.
Yeah, I think we're making that movie.
Yeah, it would be a dream come true. I'll tell you that right now. But let's see. Let's see with anything else I could give you. Let's see. I want to give you a good one.
Oh, all right.
Not saying that these are all bad ones. But, okay, let's look up some other properties. Let's go Sony.
All right.
Let's see what kind of shit they own that they fucked up before. Okay.
Probably a lot of things.
Yeah. Oh, big time. Movies that they own. Let's see if I can find the list. There we go. $1 billion corporation, man.
Still can't figure out how to make a movie.
Alrighty, here we go. Ooh, fuck. There's one that they have that I want, but I don't think they have... So they have a Sony Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
Man, okay. No, they have nothing, bro.
No?
They have nothing that I don't think... Well, they have some that I would love to work on, which sucks because... Oh, man. Okay. Oh, wait, maybe we have some... Okay. Columbia Picture franchise. Let's see if we go there. Okay. Got a couple properties here.
Yeah.
But none that I don't think I'm gonna give to you. Let's check this one out. Ooh, they have a couple. All right, they have a couple good ones. I'm still waiting.
Still searching?
Yeah, still searching. I want to give you a really good one though, you know? Starship Troopers. I'm just kidding. Three Ninjas. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I remember Three Ninjas. Think Hulk Hogan will come back?
Oh, man. Ooh. Okay. I got something for you. All right. It may not be your favorite one, I don't think, but I think if it's done right, you could do something with it. You know what I mean? This kind of has like a urban legend feel to it. So they own the rights, and they were to come to you like, Mike, we're really desperate right now. We're really desperate. Oh, you fucking looked. No, I'm just kidding. So we're really desperate right now. We really want this property to come back. Thing is, it has a cult following, so we know that the cult following is going to do it, but it's your job to make sure that it appeals to the masses.
All right.
So it's a little property known as I Know What You Did Last Summer.
All right.
Okay. You could do whatever the fuck you want with it, Mike. Just as long as babies are not being eaten.
God damn it. There goes my whole movie.
I'm out. That's funny. But yeah, I mean...
Can I eat the baby in my trailer?
Have you even watched the movies?
Not in forever.
Yeah, it's been a while, right?
All I remember is that Jennifer Love Hewitt is in there.
And she's like 30, playing like a teenager or something, right?
But man, was she hot.
Oh, she was beautiful. I mean, she still is, I'm sure. Yeah, I would kill to date a girl like that, sure, you know, my ugly, ogre-looking self. But yeah, the reason why I picked it, because I was like, I was like, that's something I think you could do. Like that's a thing that you like you know, campfire story vibe to it. You know what I mean? Urban legend story that I feel that you could excel at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you'd knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
Make it your own. Fuck the stupid kid dialogue, teenage dialogue. Just do your own fucking thing, bro. Mm-hmm. You know, it doesn't even have to be a man with a hook. It could be like a werewolf or something like that. Yeah. Just as long as like there's like a theme of like a, you know, a theme of urban legend to it. You know what I mean?
All right.
You know, that's all I care about. You know what I mean? Yeah. It doesn't even have to be I know what you did last summer or whatever. You know what? Fuck the property. How about that? Yeah. No, let me get you another one now.
I know what you did last summer is the one where they fucking drunk kids partying.
Yes.
Hit a guy.
Yes.
Then just fucking bounce and later he fucking died. And
yeah.
Like a year later they get a note.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what you did last summer.
Like, oh shit, I blew Freddie Prinze Jr. They know.
Those sons of bitches.
God damn it.
Well, you know what? How about we reverse it to you now? Because you gave me the Green Goblin, right? You gave me the Green Goblin. What is okay?
Oh, you want to know what I would pick?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm about to look at the properties.
Go for it. Go for it. I took my time with it. You go ahead.
Yeah.
It could be from. You could pick anything. DC, Marvel, whatever the fuck. Could be any character. Doesn't have to be a superhero. Could be anything.
Oh man.
Pardon me while I open this Pepsi.
Do it.
Oh yeah.
That's what being sponsored tastes like.
Yeah. Sponsored by Pepsi.
Yeah. Not really though.
Nah, yeah, I wish.
Nobody loves this. God damn it, not violins, you bastard.
What'd you do type?
Comic violins.
Oh, villains. You're going to fill villains.
God damn it.
We could put a Hulk sticker to your violin, sir, if that's what you wish.
Oh, there's so many to fucking choose from.
Yeah, a lot. It could be a villain. It could be just a regular character that necessarily doesn't have to involve superheroes. Just like what you did for me.
All right.
You threw me a bone there, and I thought I came up with something really fucking excellent, you know? It's pretty. You know, hush goes over the crowd.
The anticipation.
So I want to know, wait, so you're looking at Marvel? Are you looking at Marvel right now?
I'm looking at everyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maybe I should limit myself to Marvel. It might be easier.
You don't have to. You go DC as well. Yeah, one thing's we didn't talk about the scores or anything like that for any of these movies.
Oh, yeah, we didn't.
No biggie.
Yeah.
But maybe next week, but yeah.
Get in touch with Trent Reznor and
yeah.
Manson.
I would definitely love that, yeah. One of my dreams is to have one of my movies scored by Trent Reznor.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. Or Ghostman.
Which one?
Or Ghostman. A lot of people don't know Ghostman, but like, yeah, he's fucking dope as fuck, and I think I could totally see him like doing a movie score. He's very dope as fuck. But yeah, man. Any villains that you see that are like, oh, maybe.
Fuck, not yet. Don't rush me, Paul.
Not rushing you, man. I'm just saying, you know, just something that pops in your head.
Time is ticking away. Oh, man.
Again, doesn't have to connect to the universe or anything like that. Totally separate, only like separate thing that you would do, not involving that. So yeah. You know, out of all the comic books though, I've been out of Marvel the most.
Yeah, it's like I don't read superhero comics.
Yeah, I don't either.
All my comics are dark and fucked up.
Yeah, we
People
me and you both.
Killed and stuff.
Yeah, me and you both though. You know, I mean.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. I got really, I mean, before you find your story, I'll just keep this in mind, the conversation. But comicbookmovies.com tweeted this thing about, because I don't know if you're aware of Martin Scorsese and Francis Ford Coppola, what they said about Marvel movies.
I do remember a little bit.
Yeah, like...
They talk shit about Iron Man.
I mean, I think just comic books in general, they were just
Yeah.
saying like that's not cinema.
Yeah, it's popcorn flicks.
Yeah, popcorn flicks or whatever. But yeah, I got pissed off because this comic book movie website they posted this stat. They were like, if it makes you feel any better, or like, you know, just remember, keep this in mind. All the Marvel movies have made more money than Francis Ford Coppola and Martin Scorsese's movies combined.
That's a fuck ton of movies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in my response to them, I literally tweeted at them. I was like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the Fast and the Furious movies make millions and millions of money too, but like, are you comparing them to a Martin Scorsese movie, a Francis Ford Coppola movie? Yeah. Like, are you serious, bro? Like, I just think it's childish and not a good look putting money in the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I understand where people are coming from as far as like, like people love comic book movies, but it's like what irritates me is me and you've had this conversation before too, is that all the people who love comic book movies now didn't love comic book. This is a nerd rant right now, okay? Yeah. Okay, didn't love fucking comic books when we love comic books, right, Mike? Am I right?
No one gave a shit about comic books until the comic book movies came along.
Yeah, man, the fuckers wearing fucking Avengers shirts, fucking Captain America shirts, Wolverine t-shirts, never read a fucking comic book in their life.
Yeah. Legit
shit, you know what I mean? And like, and that was my first rant. Second rant is like, you know, like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I'm a film lover to the core, you know. How every time you come over, bro, watching movies, I'm fucking with movies 24/7. It's what we want to do for a living, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I have a strong connection to films like Martin Scorsese does, because he's one of the masters. He's one of the best to ever do it. I don't know how familiar you are with Martin Scorsese movies, but I mean, you know the name.
Yeah.
You respect the name because he's one of the greatest of all time. And I've watched almost every movie he's done. I could vouch for that. And the fact that people, you know, these comic book fans are comic book nerds, if you want to fucking call them that, because they might be some fucking Joe Schmo who fucking never read a comic book in their life, you know, talking shit and saying that, you know, Martin Scorsese, opinions don't matter. And listen, I don't necessarily agree with Martin Scorsese said, but I mean, put some respect on the man's name, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. And you can't tell me that you can name any other movie, every fucking Marvel movie that exists, and I give you one fucking Scorsese movie that will, like, top it easy as far as being a pure film. A pure film, technically wise, script wise, challenging you intellectually or morally, like that good shit that I personally love. You know, and I just think it's disrespectful when these fucking nerds, these fucking bitches. I'm really passionate about it because I see it's so absurd, you know what I mean? Because it's so different, you know what I mean? Like, James Gunn got mad. He was so upset because he's a huge Martin Scorsese fan. And it's like, bro, like, and he was, you know, I was like, okay, listen, Guardians of the Galaxy is the only Marvel movies that I fuck with heavy as far as, like, I want to go see it. You know what I mean? Like, I love those characters. What he did was fantastic. But there's a difference between Guardians of the Galaxy and Taxi Driver. And I'm more keen to watching Taxi Driver than I am a fucking Guardians of the Galaxy movie. That's just a fact, you know? They make you feel different ways. And I just feel like, you know, somebody on Twitter was like, just watch, you know, people should just watch what they like. And it's like, yeah, but like, you're not, like, they don't understand they don't understand where Scorsese is coming from. And what I think he's coming from is that these comic book movies are taking over. And there's really nothing else in the movies but comic book movies. Nobody's going to go see the most original thing. It's gotten a little better with Ari Aster and, you know, Robert Eggers with Midsommar, Hereditary from Ari Aster, Lighthouse, The Witch with Robert Eggers, with most original things that I couldn't imagine seeing in the theater nowadays. But they are getting theatrical releases, not big ones like Marvel, but like as far as like literally like there's nothing else to watch. Yeah. There's nothing else to watch, and I understand where Scorsese's coming from because me myself, I'm kind of tired of these superhero movies, bro. As much as comic book lover as I was as a child, and as cool it was to see Iron Man on screen for the first time, like all these Marvel movies have the same concept: origin, bad guy, not really well written bad guy at that, fucking has a problem with the villain, whatever. Oh, I disagree with you. You disagree with me. Fuck you. Let's fight. Hero conquers. Same formula every single fucking time. And a lot of people are like, oh, like I like long narrative structures and stuff like that. As to say, like, a long narrative structure is what Marvel does. Do they really do long narrative structure? Because the narrative structure doesn't happen to the fucking post credit scenes of the movie. Those are when that's what happens. So yeah, that was my little rant, bro. Yeah. Anyway, your pick.
All right, I finally found it. All right, I'm gonna do a Killer Croc movie.
What? Killer Croc?
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. What made you pick Killer Croc?
I was fucking scrolling forever.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, through my entire rant.
Yeah. And then I saw him, and I thought back to what a piece of shit Suicide Squad was.
Very big piece of shit, yeah.
How badly they portrayed his character.
Yeah, they made him like a...
He was just like a dude with a big head and fucked up skin disease. So I think it would be dope to do like a little bit of origin with him, like before he got turned to the Croc.
Right.
So
that'd be interesting.
Him as like a teenager, and then turning into the Croc in like the bayou,
and
fucking eating people, and then getting chased out, and then living in the sewers in fucking Gotham.
Ooh.
Towards the end, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fucking cool. Would you have another Batman villain like fight him?
I don't know if I do that.
No? Keep the entire battle because you want to take it separate as possible.
Yeah.
Personally, I would throw another villain in there because like a lot of people don't know Killer Croc, so it's like it's really tough. You know what I mean? The only thing they do remember is fucking that Suicide Squad movie. But yeah, that'd be interesting. That'd be interesting to see. I always wanted to see like there's been like horrible sea movies of like crocodiles living in the sewer. You know what I mean? Like that old conspiracy or rumor or whatever the fuck. So it would be cool to see. Like a sewer crocodile movie, but like it's a fucking person.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucking wicked. Tragic story.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like throughout like the first half of the movie.
Okay.
Him losing his humanity.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Turn into a fucking.
You could do a lot.
Beast who eats people.
I would spend a lot of time on the design of the croc.
Yeah,
that'd be fucking. Yeah, that's like I think that's what's gonna. You want to at least make the monster interesting to look at, or like not like. To get little glimpses of, but they want to see more. You know what I mean? Like play with that. You know, that'd be cool.
Maybe throw in a little bit of a detective story.
Ooh.
Detective like trying to.
Ooh, okay.
Trying to get him.
See, now you pulled me in, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Because it can't just be him fucking eating people. That's not really a movie.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, I thought that was
fun.
I thought that's what we were pitching, and I was like, okay, yeah, I could fuck with that. See, Killer Croc kill a bunch of people. Fuck it. Yeah. It's like Jason, but he's a Killer Croc. You know. But yeah, now that you put the detective spin on it, yeah, or maybe you make it a girl detective and have them fall in love, kind of like a creature from the Black Lagoon.
And then he eats her
and her baby.
Yeah.
That thing's never gonna escape you now.
It's not.
But
running a joke for the rest of my life.
But yeah, I know. I like that idea. I like the whole woman detective trying to figure out what the fuck all these disappearances are happening. But yeah, you can do some stuff with that. Definitely got to work out a lot of kinks, but yeah, it's something. You finally found your villain. That's what's up.
That sucks, Mike. Go back to the well. The fuck out of my office.
Go back to the well. Go scroll a couple more times.
Yeah. You can do better.
That's funny. Yeah. Anything else? You got anything else for me, bro?
No, I think we're about tapped.
Yeah, we're about tapped. That sounds about right. Yeah, that was really fun. I think we kind of. What was the best projects we came up with today?
Oh man.
I think your Predator one stood out a lot to me.
Yeah, Predator seemed doable.
Yeah.
Green Goblin seemed really cool.
Yeah, I love that Green Goblin concept a lot. Man, I'll probably write it tonight. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, I like what we did. What was that before? I like the Zorro thing. I could do a little. I feel like with more thought and more energy. I think that's one thing we should do with this too. Like if we come up with more ideas, like as next week happens, we'll say, "Oh yeah, this is another idea," and then we follow up with new.
Follow up, elaborate.
Yeah, elaborate, and then continue with our new movies that we're pitching each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Green Goblin one, your Predator one was really good. I love the Alien one too.
Yeah.
The pod one, that pod idea is very brilliant. I really liked it. So
took a while to get there, but
yeah, it did. But like, knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
That was when that's what, like, when you say that idea, if I'm the producer, I'm like, here's the money, go do it. But
take my money.
Yeah, take my money. But yeah, man. Think we call it a day. Think wrap it up. What time is it?
It is 7:25.
Not even that late. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just good job today.
You
It was
too.
really fun. So the best projects today were Green Goblin, Predator, Alien. Oh, excuse me. And what was the other ones you gave me? But I feel like stood out.
Hellboy.
Oh yeah, the Hellboy concept too. Yeah, the Hellboy concept. But I think my number one would have to be Green Goblin. That's the one. That's the one. All right. So yeah, what do you think about your one? Like, what do you like more, the Alien project, the Predator project?
They're both pretty close.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I like them a lot.
I might like Alien a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. I'd probably go with that too.
Yeah.
Even though I really love the concept for Predator a lot.
I could just see more of the other stuff with Alien.
Oh yeah, big time. Who knows? So how about this? We have those two movies, right? We have these two movies, Green Goblin, and then we come up with a synopsis next week, and then we pitch it. Yeah, we follow up with them. How about that? We do that every week.
Yeah, best of the week. And
Yeah. Okay. So this is these are the best. So you're picking Alien, your Alien movie.
Yeah.
I'm picking my Green Goblin movie.
Yeah.
We're gonna follow up next week, and then come with new pitches for us as well.
I think they're gonna be sad that Hills Have Eyes got left on the shelf.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be quite a few people like, oh, this sounds dope. You know what I mean? Again,
Fucking do it, bro.
Yes, exactly. But all right, let's wrap this bitch up, man.
Yeah.
Take it home. And this is Chamber of Chills, producer game, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But yeah, we'll try to put this one out there.
Yeah.
We're out. Later.
Later.